What's up, guys? Thanks so much for clicking on the video. And, baby, let's get into the drama of it all. Y'all, we have to talk about Karen. Karen. Oh, girl. But let's get into it. So let's talk about it. So yesterday was the start of Karen's, I think it's like a 2-day trial. And this was posted by Reality Rundown, where they pretty much were like, here's what we know so far. So it says Karen Huger's trial started today, which was yesterday. Here's what we know. It says witnesses, including an EMT and a police officer, testified that Huger refused treatment, appeared intoxicated, and used profanity towards the first responders. Body cam footage shown in the court captured Karen slurring her speech, cursing at an officer, and refusing a breathalyzer and a field sobriety test. The EMT testified that Huger told them to F off and go F yourselves on more than one occasions. However, she would also compliment a female firefighter a few minutes later. The body cam was worn by an officer who arrested Karen. He is heard on the camera telling her she was hammered as she appeared to be slurring her speech and the cruiser. This is BS. Huger is heard saying, I hate you, you know that. It says, according to the motion filed in July, attorneys for Huger tried to get the case dismissed by claiming the evidence collected was a result of an illegal search and seizure. In response, prosecutors filed a motion stating some of the statements made by Huger were made while medical professionals were trying to treat her and not during a custodial interrogation. The trial is expected to last 2 days. So I wanted to read a little bit from Fox 5 DC. They did an article, and there was a part in it that I thought was interesting, and it's titled Real Housewives star Karen Huger on trial for DUI crash in Maryland. And it says this. It says Kirsch Aurora, a defense attorney not affiliated with the case, said it's not unheard of for DUI cases to go to trial. However, Aurora said it is a bit unusual that Huger's attorneys would not try the case in district court first, given how appeal laws in Maryland work. If a DUI case is, for example, in the district court, usually it is an appropriate thing to have your trial in the district court. Try to win there, or at least try to win in some of the charges, Aurora said. If the outcome is not favorable for the defendant, Aurora said the charges could be brought to the circuit level. According to reports, Karen refused a breathalyzer, a field sobriety test. Aurora said in cases like this, body cam footage is critical. Over the last several years, it's been available to us. It's been a game changer with respect to DUI cases because it really gives us the opportunity to put eyes on the situation, a situation that oftentimes doesn't make it to court for months. Perhaps people's memories fade, information is not clear, he said. The body cam footage really helps clear that up, and I think it is a finder of that. Whether the judge or a jury is going to really rely heavily on that information when making determinations about the evidence in this case. According to the motion filed in July, attorneys for Huger tried to get the case dismissed by claiming, the evidence wasn't corrected. The trial is expected to last for 2 days. Ooh, Karen, girl. I feel bad. I do. I like Karen, so I'm going to feel bad. But she definitely has to take ownership and responsibility for what she did. Like, girl, you're 61. You got behind the wheel of a car drunk. And it's a blessing that you didn't hurt yourself or hurt anybody else that was around you. And what's really going to do her in is really the body cam footage, because seeing someone slur their words, cussing out the police officers and all of that stuff definitely is going to give that girl, you were inebriated and you're a disgruntled drunk. I definitely feel like the outcome of this situation is going to do more damage publicly than like legally. I don't know if they're gonna send Karen to jail. I mean, they could do it for 30 days, 15 days. She might get probation. She might be forced to go to rehab. She might be forced to, pay a fine or do, like I said, probation, community service. I don't know. But if I was her back then, I would have just took the L in March and been like, yeah, I was drunk. It's my fault. I was inebriated. I was hanging out with my friends and I made a poor judgment and kept it pushing. But now everyone's going to be reading this like, girl, you was wilding. You was wilding all the way out. And now look at this. Just, Karen, this is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. And it definitely feels like at the reunion, her and Mia are really going to be in the hot seat. It's probably going to be them two as first chair again. Mia having to answer for her storylines and Karen having to answer to the outcome of this case. Let's hope it doesn't destroy her public image too badly. I actually think Karen might be okay based off of how she maneuvers this situation, because I went to her page to see if she made a statement or posted anything, but she hasn't said anything. I clicked on her Insta story, to see what was going on, and she just reposted a video of her at the DirecTV Kathy Hilton party, looking good, my ass. Karen been looking good with these photo shoots, but she also posted a photo of her with this guy named Ryan, I think it's Tisdale. I probably am not saying his last name correctly, but he is a talent agent. And I think they might be guiding Karen on how to handle this when it comes to PR. But I do see Karen taking accountability at the reunion. If she does, because I feel like if she does take accountability at the reunion, this will change the trajectory of this whole entire situation. Because we can't act like we haven't seen drunken housewives. You got Gina, Shannon, Luann. Who else got a DUI? I think Sonya has had one before. Like, we've seen plenty. And then you had PK have a DUI. He refused the breathalyzer. We've seen reality stars have DUIs and they've been able to rework this in their favor. I think if Karen is smart, she will come to the reunion taking full accountability in order to move forward, and save her reputation to a certain extent. But they gonna always throw in her face that she a drunk. They always are. But yeah, y'all, that is it. That is all. And as always, remember to be bravely authentic and definitely hop down in the comments below. I just wanted to come by and talk about this real quick. And that's all I got for you today. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.